4-1 last year and then beat Nepal in a friendly just a couple of months ago.
Yep, they'll be looking to try and keep that run going as well. Good hunting ground for them at the moment. It's a good start. You can see India looking to press straight from the off as well. So a bit of intention shown straight away.
The Indian bench right there. Plenty of youth being infused by Stephen Constantine. No less than 32 debuts given by him in his tenure so far.
As well, he was talking to us before the game, wasn't he, about how important his backroom staff is, and they really do seem to get things right.
That's Kevin Brew. That's the man that plays for Ipswich Town, and a man who could prove to be the difference quite easily, although quite easily dispossessed by Roland Borges in the midfield. Given away cheaply, however, by Eugene. Mauritius on the attack. That was Frederick Serra there. Horicharan clears the ball, tries to find Robin. A little nudge from Robin there, the beast, but will only bring a throw in.
It's a big, strong lad. The best ball down the line there from Horicharan. Just needed to try and angle it in, just bend it back in so that it gives Robin half a chance to get on the end of it. Well read from Roland there, though.
So two in the midfield with Eugene and Roland, as expected, Mace. And as expected, Robin's filled in for Sunil Chetri's absence. So no surprises as far as the team selection is concerned, you reckon?
No, I think it was predictable. What he was going to do, because, you know, this is the makings of the side that's going to play against Macau, and let's not forget that is the end goal, is to qualify for that. 2 victories against Macau in the next 2 games, and they will qualify for the Asian Cup.
Absolutely. It's an offside.
Close, very, very close.
See Jingan just marshalling his troops there. The Minister of Defence with the captain's armband, Mace. All eyes will be on him. It's good to see some travelling fans. A lot of shared history, of course, between India and Mauritius. Once again, Robin Singh, the target man for all the long balls. Oh, that's a tackle that comes in. He's never shy of a tackle, is Sandesh Jingan.
How serious he is today. Sets a for the team, it really does. Sid and Constantine were saying it's important that they have international fixtures so that they can get used to playing with each other. It's vitally important, of course, particularly with the qualifiers coming up.
Great depth in the squad as well, and I think that's the beauty of what India has achieved over the last 8 games, Mace, isn't it? Because yes, there's the Asian dream that we're all looking forward to, but there's also consistency that seemed to be missing in India's play, which has just begun to come back.
Have got better as well, particularly over the last 3 or 4 seasons. And you mentioned earlier, what was it, they were ranked 170th or something like that, and now all of a sudden they're in the top 100, 97th. It's an amazing rise, but it's all down to the structure and the way that Indian football is looking to move forwards with the leagues, the way that they are, and also now the national team, because those consistent levels are starting to pay dividends. And it matters a great deal to all the boys. As Jackie wins the ball on the right-hand side. Given away, however. Speaking
with some of the boys during the training session yesterday. They were disappointed that they dropped from 96 to 97, and I think that's the belief that that's been instilled into the side by Stephen Constantine and his troops. Trying to move forward with a little bit of purpose is Mauritian Stephen Kevin Brew, eyeing a shot from distance. Finds the fullback on the overlap in Dorza, who crosses the ball but finds nobody to receive it. Not been playing as much football as this team has come back from. As Francisco Filho just surely taking down his notes from what he's observed in the 8 minutes of this game so far.
Lovely fella, knows his stuff as well.
Another attack again starts from the left-hand side by Damien Ballasson. Interesting. Francisco Filho is staying comfortably in the dugout. Stephen Constantine there in the technical area. Shot from distance, straight into the hand of the Spider-Man, who makes a comeback into the national side.
Yeah, straight down his throat, wasn't it? Not enough pressure on the ball quickly enough. Easily picked up there from Petticoats.
Very good to see him back in national colours. 65th cap for him. 30-year-old Subrata Paul. Kevin Brew will be expected to pull all the strings in midfield. There's a foul.
Mauritius are doing what they wanted to do, and that's try and play football. Probably not giving an inch. He's always going to go and challenge and make it difficult for the defender. That's exactly what he did there.
Another little foul there from Eugene. Dylan Pereira signals in favour of Mauritius. Jonathan Justin. Leonard, who plays his football in Belgium. Number 6, we'll keep an eye out on him as well. That's Dorza, the fullback. He's trying to win a throw-in there. Not very happy with the assistant referee's decision, but it's a throw-in for India.
Upper body strength, nothing wrong with that. Nicharan just being very, very strong and physical.
Jackie knows a thing or two about scoring at the Mumbai Football Arena. Of course, was his home ground as well for Mumbai City FC last season. Now play for Kerala Blasters in season 4 of the ISL. Eugene, meanwhile, the midfield maestro.
It's better from Jackie. We questioned him defensively on occasion where he gave away a penalty, didn't he, against Puerto Rico, because he was late tracking back in. Get Dorsa in. He knows what he's doing. You watch him through the game, you watch his touch, you watch the little angles that he makes. He always wants the ball as well. He is their main threat, definitely.
Doing a good job in defence as well as Dorza is just beginning to drizzle a little bit now at the Mumbai Football Arena. I said it's been raining all day. You completely expect rain to come back surely and strongly, as far as the weather prediction goes. Meanwhile, tough to predict this game at the moment, because Mauritius have given a good account of themselves so far.
Robin was unlucky there. If Narian Dassett had carried on his run initially, which is what he was looking to do, a little give and go, a little back heel from Robin just went out of play. A bit better from India.
They've got to get used to it, India, haven't they? Top of the group as far as their AFC Asian Cup qualification is concerned at the moment, but there will be bigger, better teams that they'll face soon enough. They will have to soak up pressure for long periods of time. We saw that, Mace, against the Kyrgyz Republic as a foul comes on the big man, the number 9, Jonathan Justin.
Yep, it's all part and parcel of the game. That is, as well as being put under a bit of pressure.
That's a good ball forward. That's a purposeful run from Stephen. Kevin crosses the ball in. Shot from distance, it's a deflection, and just like Puerto Rico had done here at Mumbai Football Arena about a year ago, Mauritius have got the lead. There's no surprise there whatsoever, given the fact that they were on the attack, and Jocelyn, the man who's put them ahead, and Francisco Filho will breathe a sigh of relief because now they can possibly sit back and enjoy the lead and look to just maintain it.
It was a little bit sloppy, really, from India. It really was. It was a nothing ball in, but they didn't deal with it. It's just broken on the edge there. Poor Jocelyn. A little bit of a ricochet. You could say that they were a little bit unlucky there. Narayan Das just couldn't get enough on the ball to clear it. However, he was all free, all on his own, Jocelyn, on the edge of that 18-yard box, and you can't afford to give players time and space in and around the box because they'll punish you. That's exactly what's happened here.
Goal scorer Mervyn Jocelyn, the 25-year-old, will be 26 in 2 days from now. It'll be the ideal birthday gift if Mauritius go on to seal the deal here at the Mumbai Football Arena. Very early days yet. And as Mace pointed out, there took a deflection. As a result, beat Subrata Paul. It's only the first time India have conceded in 4 games, however. Didn't against Myanmar, didn't against Nepal. Managed to keep another clean sheet against the Kyrgyz Republic against almost all odds. Mauritius have surprised them a little bit here.
Yes, they have. They are passing and moving the ball well, though. But again, if you allow time and space to people, they'll hurt you.
Yeah, good to see JJ getting a touch of the ball and acknowledged by the crowd here in Mumbai. Jackie playing more centrally suddenly. Acrobatic from Jackie Chan Singh. Robin goes out chasing a ball. It was a move that started on the left, didn't it? Then Mervyn Jocelyn was there to take advantage of a shot unmarked, and of course the deflection helping Mauritius and their cause.
India haven't really got going. They look as though they're trying to press, but the purpose has to be the whole team doing it. As it is, it's the forwards which is allowing little gaps to appear, which is what Mauritius are playing into and in and around. That's why they're keeping the ball and looking comfortable.
60% possession in favour of Mauritius. It tells you a story, doesn't it? How good they've turned out in Mumbai so far. That's the goal scorer. Just his 3rd cap for Mauritius, but he's got a goal to show for his efforts so far. Although won very nicely by Holicharan Nasri there for the Blue Tigers. Jocelyn is trying to find Kevin Brew there. Roland Borges. Cool, calm, composed in the middle of that Indian midfield. The captain will have to rally his troops now. Sandesh Jingan. Not easy for a 24-year-old with a captain's armband, playing at home, playing against a team that they're expected to beat, 63 places below them as far as FIFA rankings are concerned. But the worst that can happen is take that pressure upon himself entirely.
I told you the rankings don't really do much and anything can happen, as you mentioned, Anand. So, you know, this is a test for India. It's a good test now because they've gone behind. You can see there, no one picking him up at all. Fingers will be pointed at half-time, I'm sure.
There's a bit of a block on JJ. He wasn't really happy with the referee not giving the decision his way. Although the move is still on. Preetham Kotal on the right-hand side crosses the ball and JJ is there. Heads it forward. Cleared off the line by the Mauritian defence.
That should have been
in there.
Sorry, that should have been Halicharan there. He's got a call to JJ because he's attacking, coming onto the ball, and JJ's moving backwards. Decent ball whipped in, you have to say. Obviously, Robin, one of the intended targets, but there you can see Halicharan moving on to the ball. Just a little bit of communication. This was the earlier one. Was it a foul? Not really too much in that. I don't think the referee would have given that in a month of Sundays.
But that's a name I like, Rasolo Ponorina. But the tackle I didn't. Jackie, he's got pace. He's got purpose. He's moving forward. Well won there by the left back for Mauritius, Balisson. Had a good game so far, Balisson. Been solid in defence and has been the architect of many a move from the left-hand side for Mauritius as well. And that's where the goal came from. The referee calling that in Mauritius' favour.
Second time Eugene's been called up for that, getting close to his man, just trying to apply the pressure. And I don't think there's really too much in it, but obviously the referee's a bit closer than we are.
Intercepted there by Preetham Kotal. Good pairing this, however, Mesa, Anas and Sandesh, they've begun to understand each other. Bigger, sterner tests ahead for them, of course, but it's a partnership that seems to be working for Stephen Constantine despite that goal.
Yep. Talk about consistency. The way you get consistent is playing with people. Robin doing well there as well. He's been playing with the defenders, putting them under physical pressure, and it's his turn now to be on the receiving end. Francis it was that just let Robin know that he is in a game, but he'll relish the challenge. Robin loves the physical side and the physical aspect of the game. Big, strong, strapping lad he is.
I was having a peach of a 2015 was Robin Singh before the injury. Made it a very difficult 2016 for him.